Surprised how many of y'all failed just for not getting in and out of the truck correctly. And they won't even tell you that's why they failed it. 3 points of contact, guys, mean that you're always going to have either 2 hands or 1 foot, or 2 feet or 1 hand. 1, 2, 3, 3, 3, 3. You know, all the way in. Exiting the truck, same thing. You get out like this. You got 3 all the way to this point. But right here, when they see you do this, how many points of contact do I have right there?
2.
Automatic fail. So once you get in the truck, they're normally standing in this area right here. You say, hey, look, now that I'm inside the truck, I got to check the lights. So if you don't mind helping me, can you please help me check the lights? We'll start with the front, then we'll do the back. The key should already be in the ignition, guys. Don't listen to those videos that tell you to take it out and put it in your pocket. Just leave it in the ignition at all times. Get in here, turn the key forward. You'll see all the lights come on. Then you hear all that clicking down there. That means that the key is on the on position.
Stabilized.
Now, they're already standing at the front. Tell them which light you're going to turn on. Hey, look, I'm going to turn on my left turn signal. And you turn it on. They'll see that it's working. Okay, it's good. As soon as you get the thumbs up or that it's good, move on to the next light real quick. Okay, the right turn signal now. The 4-way flashers right here on the top of the steering column, the red button. For the lights, this knob right here, just turn it all the way. You'll feel 2 clicks, 1, 2 clicks. That's your clearance lights, that's your headlights, that's all the lights right there if you look. For the high beam, it's this turn signal right here. Pull it towards you, let it, you'll hear the click, let it go. See if it touches the high beam. Once they see everything is working up front, hey, the back now. You repeat everything, the left, the right. 4 ways. So now you also hit the brakes for the brake lights. The light switch on again for the tail lights and the license plate light, whatever you got back there. If you are doing a Class B license, well, you don't have the trailer, so they're just going to check the lights right behind the truck. But if you are here for the Class A license, you worry about the trailer lights on the back. Don't worry about the lights directly behind your truck. Cars can't see those. They can see the ones on the trailer. Those are the ones you need to be checking. So, as soon as you check all the lights and they see that all your lights are good, what they're going to do is they're going to come and they're going to jump inside the truck with you. They're going to sit down in the passenger seat right next to you. As soon as they get in the truck, tell them, hey, look, now that you're in the truck, let me do an engine start. Let me show you the safest way that I know how to turn this truck on. When you turn the key forward, you will see that the truck is in neutral right here. You'll see that the truck is in neutral right here. You got your parking brakes, which are this yellow and red button right here. Those, it says pull to apply or push to release. Well, we want to pull on them, right? Because we want to make sure that the brakes are applied so the truck don't move on us. So just verify it. Just kind of give them a little tug. If it's pushed in, guys, you will notice it right away if somebody didn't pull it out. Because as soon as you grab it and pull a little bit, you hear all that noise and you even hear the big old loud pop in here. But once you grab it and you don't feel anything, it's a lock. That means it's already on. That's all you're doing, just verifying. So, neutral, parking brakes on, service brake in. Now I'm going to safely turn my truck on. Once you turn it on, you will leave the truck running. I'm only turning it off because I want you to hear me. Once you turn the truck on over there, you are going to leave it running. What you want to do, get the AC running, close the doors, the windows. Remember, they're already inside with you anyways. And so just right now, pretend that the truck is running. Tell them, okay, look, now I'm going to start with the interior inspection of the truck. Got my seatbelt right here. Want to verify it's securely mounted, not ripped, torn, no fraying or cracking anywhere. Rips, tears, whatever you want to call it. Any damages. I got to make sure that it adjusts to my body. but it does pull all the way across. Got to make sure that it locks over here. Check that it unlocks. If you want to put it back on and leave it on, go ahead. If you don't want to leave it on, it's up to you.
Are you good?
Once you're done with the seatbelt, look at the mirrors. We already identified them from the outside, right? We checked that they're not cracked or broken. The only thing left now is that when you're sitting in the driver's seat, you have to make sure that the mirrors are adjusted to you on both sides. Tell them I'm going to make sure they're adjusted to me. Just like I checked this window on the outside, I got to check the windshield, the other windows, making sure they're not cracked or broken, those seals ain't damaged. Make sure I don't have any illegal stickers anywhere on the windows. No obstruction should be blocking my view so I can be able to look out anywhere. Once I'm done with the windows, the mirrors, I gotta verify that my air horn works. Gotta make sure that my city horn works, or electric horn, so I can communicate with others. Remember, the truck is running. You just hit this switch right here on the, remember this is your turn signal, but right here on the top, this little lever, you just push it forward, wipers come on and off real quick by themselves. If you hold it long enough, you'll get some washer fluid come out. If you didn't get the washer fluid to come out, don't worry about it, guys. Hey look, I'm checking the wipers, making sure they're not dry ratted, cracked, broken. They are applying pressure, cleaning the window the way they should. I would also just spray some washer fluid to make sure that that works as well. And you just got to tell them, it doesn't have to really spray, you just got to let them know you can check the wipers as well. Once you're done with the wipers, tell them, look, now I'm going to check all my light indicators. We already checked the lights outside, now I just got to verify that the indicators inside of here work. I got to make sure this left turn signal indicator works. I got to make sure that the right turn signal indicator works. I got to check that the two four-way flasher indicators work. I got to make sure that the high beam indicator light works. And the only one that I checked at the beginning, and I saw it turn on and off, was the ABS light indicator. But right now it's not on because it's working. If it's on, something is wrong. And just tell them that about the ABS and you're done with your indicator lights. And just tell them those are all just warning lights to let me know what's going on. The gauges. So look on this side, inside here, you got the oil pressure gauge, you got the water temperature gauge, you got the voltmeter or battery gauge. You got all those three right here. And then over here you got the air pressure gauge. These three right here, just tell them, look, I would check all three the same way. They all have a needle. So the first thing I would do is pay attention that all the needles rise at the beginning. That's a sign normally that the gauge is working. Number two, I gotta pay attention to where the needle stops. Making sure that if I'm looking at the oil, it's showing me the correct oil pressure, the temperature, and it's showing the correct temperature. Same thing with the volts.